Let me describe a feeling. Someone you care about doesn't reply for a while. Nothing bad has happened. There's no proof something is wrong. But inside your body, something changes. Your chest tightens. Your thoughts speed up. You start replaying conversations. Did I say something wrong? Are they losing interest? Should I message again? You try to stay calm. You tell yourself, you're overreacting. But your body doesn't listen. And later, when the connection is restored, you feel relief, followed by shame. Why am I like this? Why can't I be normal? Most people call this neediness, insecurity, low self-esteem. Psychology calls it something else. Anxious attachment is not weakness. It's a nervous system that learned connection is uncertain. In this episode, we're going to explore what anxious attachment really is, why your body reacts before your mind, why reassurance helps temporarily, but not long-term, and how anxious attachment begins to heal. Welcome back to MindShift. Season 2. Anxious attachment is not about being too emotional. It's not about being dramatic. It's not about being needy. Psychologically, anxious attachment is a hyper-alert connection system. The nervous system learned one core belief: connection can disappear at any moment. So it stays alert. It scans. Tone changes, response time. Emotional shifts, distance. Not because you want to, but because your body learned this was necessary. Anxious attachment is protection, not pathology. Anxious attachment often forms in environments where care was loving but inconsistent, warm sometimes, unavailable other times, emotionally present, then emotionally distant. As a child, you couldn't predict when comfort would come, when attention would disappear. So your nervous system adapted. It learned, if I stay alert, I can keep connection. Hypervigilance became safety. The child didn't think, this will affect my adult relationships. The child thought, this keeps me connected. Anxious attachment activates the threat system. When connection feels uncertain, the brain reacts as if survival is at risk. Because early in life, it was. So when someone pulls away, if someone becomes less responsive, someone needs space, the body doesn't interpret this as normal relationship dynamics. It interprets it as connection is in danger. That's why the reaction feels disproportionate. The intensity is historical, not present day. People with anxious attachment often say, I know I'm overthinking, but I can't stop. That's because anxious attachment is not a thinking problem. It's a regulation problem. The body activates first. Thoughts come later. So logic sounds like, relax. You're imagining things. But the body says, something is wrong. You cannot think your way out of a nervous system reaction. Regulation comes before reasoning. Reassurance feels like relief. A text comes in, a call happens, affection returns, your body relaxes. But here's the problem. Reassurance teaches the nervous system, I need external confirmation to feel safe. So next time uncertainty appears, the system demands reassurance again. This creates a loop: fear to reassurance to relief to fear. Reassurance is not wrong, but it cannot be the foundation. Safety has to be internalized, not outsourced. This is one of the most painful patterns. Anxious attachment is often drawn to avoidant attachment. Why? Because avoidant partners recreate familiar distance. The nervous system recognizes, this feels like home, even though it hurts. Calm, consistent partners can feel boring, unexciting, emotionally flat. Not because they are, but because the nervous system isn't activated. Chemistry is often nervous system activation, not compatibility. Many people with anxious attachment don't just feel anxiety. They feel shame about their anxiety. I shouldn't feel this way. I'm too much. I'll push them away. Shame increases anxiety. It adds self-attack suppression, fear of being seen, which makes regulation harder. Anxious attachment heals faster when shame is removed. Let's clear some myths. It is not a personality flaw. It is not immaturity. It is not lack of self-love. It is not something to fix quickly. Anxious attachment is a learning history, and learning histories can be updated. Healing anxious attachment does not begin by finding the perfect partner, getting constant reassurance, suppressing emotions. Healing begins with building internal safety. This includes learning to soothe the body, naming fear without judging it, staying present during uncertainty, practicing self-trust. Small moments of self-regulation matter more than big insights. When anxiety appears, 1. Pause. 2. Name it. This is attachment fear. 3. Notice body sensations. 4. Slow your breath slightly. 5. Do not act immediately. This interrupts the urgency loop. Urgency is not truth, it's memory. Security doesn't mean never needing others, never feeling fear. Security means you can feel fear without collapsing. You don't abandon yourself. You don't chase safety outside. Secure attachment is built through consistency, repair, self-presence, not perfection. If this episode felt personal, it's because anxious attachment lives in the body, not the intellect. You don't feel anxious in love because you're broken. You feel anxious because at some point, connection wasn't guaranteed, and your system adapted. That adaptation kept you safe once. Now it's ready to evolve. In the next episode, we'll explore the other side of this dynamic, avoidant attachment, and why closeness can feel overwhelming. Until then, slow down. Be gentle with your nervous system. Welcome back to MindShift, Season 2. If this episode helped you feel understood instead of judged, subscribe and continue this season-long journey into attachment and healing.